What's up, guys? It is Friday, October 11th, 2024. We're at the Bitcoin block height of 865,265. TikTok next block. It is Friday. And just got out of the house. I'm going to do a little bit of door dashing. Trying to put my grandson to sleep, but he was having a hard time. Anyways, I'm waiting on the order now. It's coming, so. But yeah, have you seen MicroStrategy today? In the last couple of days? My goodness. Full disclosure, I do have a little bit of that. And let me tell you something, man. MicroStrategy has cracked the code. They got a money glitch going on. You ever play Grand Theft Auto or one of those video games where you can do a money glitch? They have it and they figured it out. And over the next few years, I'm predicting MicroStrategy be the #1 company in the world. And they will be a Bitcoin trillion dollar bank. You know what I mean? They will be the #1 company in the world. And they're ahead of everybody unless one of these $1 trillion companies now start buying Bitcoin. And even then, I don't think they can catch up to them. And again, guys, Bitcoin is so finite. They got over 1% of the Bitcoin, MicroStrategy. 1% of it, more than 1%, 252,000 out of the quote unquote 21 million. We all know there's not 21 million. There's 1 million missing from Satoshi, and then the ones that are lost, and then the ones that just aren't going to move. People are not going to sell them. So they have probably way more than that. And then with the ETFs gobbling it up, yesterday we had a dip, and I bought the dip yesterday, man. And we went right back up to, I think it's 62 something, 63, something like that. I don't know when this thing is going to take off, man, but I'm looking at it like a gift. I just am. And, you know, with this election cycle going on with the fear and doubt and a lot of uncertainty and stuff like that, this is just a gentle reminder, guys, that, yeah, we need to vote for Trump and everything else, and I'm for that. And Kamala Harris is really, her campaign is blowing up, like I said yesterday. But you really need to take a hard look at Bitcoin, man. And I'm not telling anybody to buy until they study it, because then you'll hold it and you'll be trading around and acting like it's a fiat currency trade, and it's just not that. It's just not that. But real quick, I wanted to talk about Barack Obama real quick, lecturing black people. You know what I was saying to myself? For those of you that don't know, real quick, Barack Obama was talking to some black folks, some black dudes, and they were all surrounding him and stuff. And full disclosure, man, I used to love me some Barack Obama. I voted for the guy the first time. And after about a year and a half into it, I'm like, this dude ain't it, man. He can speak well, and he was very talented, one of the most talented politicians ever. You know what I mean? Very influential guy. But at the end of the day, to me, he's just not it anymore. And so yesterday, he basically came out and told us black men that we need to vote for Kamala, you know, because she looks like us and she acts like us. You know what I was thinking when he was talking? Negro, please, in Nas's voice on that rap song Ether. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Ether. And when Nas said Negro, please, when he was talking to Jay-Z, except I used another word that I was about to use earlier. I'm like, come on, man. And again, you know, when you're a true black person in America, and again, I don't play that race stuff and all that, but it is what it is. I'm a black man. You're a white guy, you're a white woman, you're a black woman, whatever you are. We just are what we are, and we know what we are. So if somebody's trying to fake it and pretend, if you're an Italian person, somebody's pretending to be Italian, or if you're, you know, whatever, they're trying to pretend to be that person, you just know it's fake, man. And even with Barack Obama, to me, he ain't a real black dude to me. His dad is from Africa. And he grew up in a white household with his white mom and his white grandma. You know what I mean? I know he's got a darker skin. I know he probably went through some stuff. I'm not saying that, but he's not a real, he hasn't lived the black experience like guys like me, and his family is not descended of slaves and everything else. And again, I know he's probably done some things that I went through, but trust me, this man's worth millions and millions of dollars, and he's just an elitist, man. And you notice when he talks, he's not talking about policies and all that. It's just like, hey, she went to school with you, she grew up with you, you know, she went to school like you, and, you know, college like us, and, you know, she grew up like us. No, she didn't. Kamala Harris did not grow up like me. I didn't grow up in an Indian household. Any black people on here, did you? You know, Did you grow up in Canada? I'm not saying black people can't grow up in Canada, but come on, man. You know, come on. So nah, she ain't like me. And I don't, you know, you're not going to guilt trip me, Barack Obama, into voting for her. And again, what did I say in yesterday's video? If you didn't watch yesterday's video, I said it. I said they're going to bring out Barack Obama, and I promised to God on everything I love. I didn't know he did it. I came home after that video, and I saw the video of him lecturing us. And I'm like, look at this dude, man. The Democrats are losing, man. They are in big trouble. And these last 25, 24, 26 days, whatever it is, they're getting desperate, man. And I'm so glad they picked this ticket. Then you got stupid ass Tampon Tim. He was on Michael Strahan's show. And Michael Strahan asked him some good questions. He did, but the follow-ups are terrible, man. They don't ever follow up. You know, when Tim Walz absolutely lied, he absolutely lied about being over there in, I think it was China. And he said he was there at a certain month, but he wasn't. And he says, oh, you know, I'm just stupid. I just made a mistake. You know, I'm a goofball or whatever, however he says it. He never says I lied, which he did because he lied about a bunch of stuff, stolen valor, all kind of stuff. He's lied about, absolutely lied about. That's like the equivalent of me saying, yeah, I was in New York City during September 11th. I said it all the whole time. And then somebody found out, nah, you was in there in the summer. Oh, yeah, I just got a couple of months mixed up. And mind you, he didn't just say he was there. He watched what happened during that situation. Remember, I forget what it's called, in China, where the tanks were coming and the guy stood in the road, in the middle of the road and stopped the tanks, that famous picture. He said he was there from that, and you know, he just flat out lied, man. He's just a liar. And Kamala Harris is a liar, and this administration is fake as hell. And what they're doing to these hurricane victims, and particularly North Carolina, this is going to be one of the biggest scandals. And of course, the mainstream media is not going to cover it. But what they have not done for these people, do your research on that, man. These people up in the mountains and everything else, these people are evil, flat out. They just are. So. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And again, guys, we got to vote for the right person. I know Trump ain't perfect. He's just not. But you got to get out there and get your people together. And even if they vote for the couch and don't vote for Kamala Harris, that's good. You got Jill Stein. You got Cornel West. Vote for anybody except Kamala Harris. And speaking of voting, you can vote with your money, too. The hardest money. I just talked about it earlier. MicroStrategy is just blowing up. And these companies are going to be buying it and buying it and buying it. And it's on sale, man. This thing is worth millions and millions of dollars. Imagine a money that not only is the hardest money in the world, but has the biggest and greatest computer network in the world. And it's only worth about $1.2 trillion in market cap right now out of the 1.2 quadrillion, whatever it is, money out there. The strongest computing network in the world. When you think about that, that's crazy. My goodness. I run a node. You should run one. Go to the Bitcoin way, and they'll set you up where you verify your accounts. I mean, you verify the transactions and stuff like that, and make the network stronger for the hardest money in the world. And I think you guys already know what it is. It's the best way to save, and for me, the only way to save, and that's Bitcoin. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.